Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. Let me make sure all my stuff is recording correctly. Had some little bit of a technical glitch there getting ready. Okay, everything is working. So, Bitcoin truth seekers, check it out. It's Friday, October 6th. It's 12:22 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. BitcoinDailyView.com, as always, got more for you there. Looking at FinViz, it is a good day for the indexes right now. A little refresh here. Dow is up 1%, Nasdaq up 1% plus, S&P 500 up 1% plus, Russell 2000 up 1% plus. That is wonderful. Looking at the S&P 500 in detail, boom, nice green day. So market's doing well, and you know why? In great part because, sorry, top left of the screen right here. You know what? Let me make sure. You know what? Let me start over again, guys. It is not all lost. I did not screw this up completely. Actually, we're going to be all right. Here we go. Boom. I'm going to share that. I didn't share my screen. 1 second. Let me arrange that. Boom. Okay. Let's start over real quick. Welcome home, Bitcoin truth seekers. It is October 6th, 12:22 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. It's Friday. It's beautiful. Indexes today, looking at FinViz, looking really, really good. Dow and Nasdaq and S&P 500 and Russell 2000 all up plus 1%. I love it. Why are they up? Probably because dollar strength index, top left here, on the daily chart is dumping hard, losing its upwards channel. This is good. You got to give the market a break a little bit. You got to give the commodities a chance to actually make some moves. You know, everything is cyclical. DXY, like neocons and neoliberals, globalists, everything else, banks is damn greedy, doesn't know when to quit, doesn't know when to retrace. Well, dollar strength index is retracing right now pretty hard. That's pretty darn good. We'll see how this plays out. But basically, the dollar strength index cooling off, taking a bit of a dump on the daily here, gives the market a chance to do something. Now, left top right hand corner, that's crude. That's a U.S. oil dumping hardcore this weekend. Maybe stock up, get some gas because it won't last if those prices are a little bit lower at the pumps. It's right now beginning to retrace a little bit on the upside because, boom, dollar strength index is dumping, so the commodity is beginning to get a little bit of room to breathe. Top left-hand corner, bottom left-hand corner, that's gold, beginning to take a little bit of a bounce here. It's definitely dumped quite a lot. Bottom right-hand corner, that's silver, really making a move. I had a feeling that would probably happen eventually. So if the dollar strength index keeps dumping, we're going to see commodity prices really taking a dump. Silver coins, I might go buy a couple this weekend. $21.54. I dig it. I bet you could easily sell those at $25 in a few weeks. Not financial advice, just saying I love trading gold coins. It makes me happy trading silver eagles down at my local coin shop. Looking at Bitcoin trading volume last 24 hours, 1.9 billion. Not bad for a Friday. Recent BART pattern, some craziness. Oh, definitely looking at the hourly chart here. You can see some longs and shorts getting wrecked. People are trying too hard. I can see it very clearly. People are trying too hard to short and long this recent volatility. Everybody chill out. Let's keep looking at the charts. What's that longs versus shorts split right now? Whoa, 49% long, 50% short on Binance, where the big volume is. Beware. I'm going to see some dumps going on soon. Top 20 exchanges are a mix of green and red as far as positive or negative volume. Looking at Bitcoin, the top 100, 27,928. That's nice. Will we see Bitcoin break 28,000? Very well could today if it hasn't already kind of looked above it. Looking at the top 100, if we have a positive, if Bitcoin stays positive throughout this day, definitely we could see some fun trading this weekend. Seeing some of the top 100 coins begin to really make some moves here. TKX, token exchange, is looking tokenized exchange is looking kind of interesting. I have no idea anything about it. Thor chain took a 10% dump. Rune gets crazy. Watch this one for a bounce. Watch this one for a retrace. Render, RNDR, looking good at 5%. Got some top 100s that are really looking good. So if you're trading, you're probably in something good right now. If you're not, hang tight. Definitely going to see some action. Let's look at Bitcoin on the daily chart. Bitcoin daily chart lost its beautiful upwards channel that it was in for a while, but right now look at what's happening. Bitcoin is challenging the 200 and the 314 moving average. That is very, very powerful. that's the 314, right, that I have here. I sometimes mess it up. Actually, that's the green is the 140 moving average. That's a little bit crazy. Let me actually fix that so it makes more sense here. This is actually, I wanted to be I'm sorry, 314 moving average. So what it's worth, there we go. So on the daily chart, do note the 200 moving average is above the 314. That's positive, and the price action is challenging that 200 moving average. Definitely, I could see kind of, Bitcoin to me trades in BART patterns. Like there's one. It's just such a Barty thing. Here's kind of a very short one. But if you look at the big picture, here's one that will probably complete right back in this upwards channel. Let me fire up a MACD. How's the daily MACD looking? Let me add that indicator. I just want a MACD, the old school MACD. Don't make fun of me, Whoops. Don't want that. Bunk. Okay, here's the MACD on the daily. Daily MACD, positive tangent. MACD's above the signal. Histogram's looking good. Definitely, I'm not going to write this run off. I think we definitely could see a more positive, powerful Bitcoin right now. Let's look at a 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, I like the little MACD strategy showing up. That's kind of cute. I hit that indicator by accident, but MACD positive, boom, buy. MACD on the 4-hour chart just turned positive, getting pretty powerful. This is a good indicator if you ever want to check it out. What's that one called? The MACD, and not just the MACD, but I think they call it the MACD strategy. You'll see it. It gives you little ups and downs when to buy and sell, and you can actually set like your automated trading against that if you so desire. 4-hour chart's pretty darn sparky, a good spot. A little bit too choppy right now, but beautiful 4-hour chart looking positive. That 4-hour MACD, I love it. It's definitely a good indicator. 2-hour MACD definitely shows you the day's mood. 2-hour MACD in the positive, nice, looking good. You can actually look at these percentage differences. Wow, could a person automate their trading against the MACD? Tell you what, I wouldn't do it on the 4-hour chart. I wouldn't do it on any. I'd actually do it. I have done it in the past, actually, on the daily chart. But it can screw you over, so be careful. Anyway, guys, MACD looking good on the daily, and it's challenging the 200 moving average. If we can actually get above that, I never like ranging here between the 200 and the 314. I don't like it, but if we can break above, retrace, find support, keep going, stay above, go sideways, we're definitely going to be in a powerful spot. So Bitcoin looking pretty darn good on the daily chart. Just need that 200 moving average break with some consistency above, and we're going to see alts lose their damn minds. Okay, looking at Bitcoin on the 45-minute chart for immediate price action, as you can see, it's riding that 200 moving average. It wicked down to the 314 to wreck all longs. The whale's got the liquidity. Now it's moving back up. Of course, be careful because it needs to truly get above this previous high and start to make like some lower highs, like some higher lows and some lower highs. It needs to start getting an upwards channel going. But really, it's looking pretty good. You'll probably find resistance right about here. If it continues up, beware. I will fire up a little ray right there. And that would be right about, boom, around 28,349. So if you hop in, beware. That's probably where we're going to find our first resistance right there. But indicators on this short time frame are looking great. Got some crazy volume coming in. That volume both dumped it and pumped it. So the whales are at work. So beware, okay? With that said, let's just check out some news real quick. I have no idea what this means, but over at the Bitcoin Daily View Telegram chat, 6 Sigma beat. And almost 100K above, the highest estimate. I have no idea what this means. I've tried to figure it out, but it means something. It's very powerful as far as I know. I'm sharing this with you. I do not know what it means, full disclosure. But if you're a traditional market person and you understand these things, it was presented, and I do not get it, but it means something. So if it, check it out. That if it means something to you, it means something to you. Now here's something. Geopolitics. This monstrous woman. This is just about a little bit of a thing to think about. I'll be on this weekend as many times as I can. We'll get some good setups going. But Netherlands Minister of Defense, Kaza Alugjan, she said supporting the Ukraine is a cheap way of ensuring that Russia, with its regime, does not pose a threat to the NATO alliance. In other words, when we get into the geopolitics of what she said, you can see here the video. I'm going to make this video a little bit bigger. There you go. Now you can see what's going on. supporting Ukraine, just, NATO and the West just dumping money into that, that great big murder factory that's happening there. These are all the dead Ukrainians. This is like Madeleine Albright. Remember when asked, did 500,000 Iraqi children dying because of our sanctions, was that really worth it? And she's like, yes. Neocons, these globalist monsters, do not care. So it's something to think about over the weekend. These are all dead people because it's in a cost-effective way to push a neocon ideology of world domination. And this monster says it without even missing a beat. That's just my little weekend message. These monsters killing hundreds of thousands of people means nothing to them. All they care about is their ancient desire for world domination. This wretched beast can say this, that just killing and killing and killing people, throwing them against the Russian war machine because we need to expand NATO, because we want to balkanize Russia. We want to own the world. This is really cost effective. Come on, America, send another $70 billion. We just nixed the Speaker of the House because he was making backroom deals to keep that money going. The American people, too slow, but they are beginning to realize that this is just an evil thing that is happening. And here's my take on it right here. 500,000 and counting. This monster doesn't care. And this monster does not care. So, in the words of the Dead Kennedys lead singer and kind of creator, Jello Biafra, don't die for oil, sucker. And it's not even about oil. I edit that. Don't die for evil. Don't die for neocons. Don't die for this crap. People, for the love of God, write your senators, people in your house, and say yes, yes. You know what I mean? Let McCarthy be only the beginning. Let's get rid of every warmonger who keeps pushing this stuff and thinking that the killing of hundreds of thousands of people means nothing, because we have this ancient ideal of global domination, and we have these little pawns like this moron who can sit on the skulls of 500,000 people. And you see that video of him and his wife where she was all sad, and people are like, oh, she was sad. And I'm like, she wasn't sad while she was carrying her Gucci and getting her lips inflated on the tombstones of these 500,000 people. Don't feel bad for her. I hope she is sad. I hope he's sad. Hope they friggin' end their lives in a Russian gulag. Anyway, with that said, don't die for oil. Don't die for evil. Don't be a sucker. Tell your congressman, your congress lady, and your people in the Senate to stop this stupid ass war. Let's make money. Let's help the rest of the world make money. Let's help hundreds of thousands of people stop dying. And let's all trade Bitcoin and believe in a better tomorrow, a better world. I believe if you're a Bitcoin truth seeker that you believe in something wonderful, something deep. And we're seeing a turnaround in the market right now. The evil index, the DXY, is beginning to dump. Things are picking up. Commodities are good. The good angels of this planet are beginning to get some power. Don't give up a vision of something beautiful in your heart, because you know what? It's going to happen. We know who these damn monsters are, and the world's going to be a better place. We're all going to be trading Bitcoin and getting rich pretty soon. So take care. I'll talk to you tomorrow.